Nami bagong player.
Ang druid.
Among druid kay nag-con sa nag-wild shape.
Wild shape druid! Hello, Lilith. Hello guys, we are the NerdHerd and we're here to play our D&D game. So we are a group of doctors and allied medical profession playing Dungeons and Dragons. So this is our Curse of Strahd campaign. Currently, it's on episode 4 on streams. Yes. So before we begin, first I want everyone to introduce themselves. First their name, and then their character, and then something about their character. So first, let's start with Maki. Stacy.
My character's name is Maki. My inspiration from her comes from Maki Zenin from JJK. She's a 5'7"?
Yeah.
5'7" female who's a fighter monk.
Monk.
She's a monk basically who has daddy issues.
Yeah, so that's Maki, and then let's move on to Hakan.
Hello, my name is Hakan. I'm playing the character Ozzy Orkborn. He's a level 3 lore bard. He loves information, he loves history, and he loves to make people smile he loves to make people smile. That's it.
Okay, so from the first bard to the second bard, let's introduce RB, who finally joined us after the 3 sessions of hiatus.
This is RB. So this is my first time to be recorded. Hi, I'm Steven, and my character's name is I'm a professor. I'm Professor Heliot House Area. I'm a bard. It'll be more known as the game plays on. Yes. Hope you enjoy my thing.
Okay, so we have 2 bards in this part. Crazy. So from our bards to our ranger, so let's introduce Gian, who is finally here after the 4 days.
Hello, I'm Gian. My name in game is Silvos and I'm a ranger. So something about my character, I'm 5'10" and I love butterflies.
Which is sample. Ali, can you introduce your character?
Hello, my name is Ali. My character is Dragonborn Paladin. His draconic ancestry is lightning, so he's color blue. And since his previous job was a city guard, he always carries a sword around, ready to be of help to someone who needs it.
Okay, so last but not the least, I'd like to introduce EJ, who's playing the Blood Hunter.
Hi, good evening. My character's name is Tanuki. I'm a blood hunter, and I'm also a B-side shifter, but I'm also a archaeologist.
So we're gonna begin now. Okay, someone backs out. So this is Michael. He's our team. Okay, so let's start in the Blood of the Vine Tavern. We will start with Professor Helion House. Yeah. So Professor. So the last thing you remember before everything ended is that diba, you came up from the death house, came to, you stayed for a while, you went up, and you started focusing. So in your hands, you clutch the demon skull that you got, that magically appeared as you stayed in the death house. That's the same demon skull that was locked in the glass display in your university. So as you close your eyes, you feel the wind engulfing your body. And then you start to levitate. Being an air gymnasty, it seems normal, and you usually do it when you focus, when you start to go on a trend. So as you feel the wind, you feel lighter, and you start levitating, you start focusing your energy on the skull that you're clasping in your hand. As you do that, in your mind's eye, you suddenly see darkness. As darkness engulfs you, the air suddenly stopped and you started to fall. But you didn't fall on the bed. You just started falling. Falling down a dark pit. Down to what seems to be an abyss. Then suddenly, you drop. You drop. But you didn't take damage, surprisingly. There's no damage. You didn't feel pain. As you open your eyes, you find yourself in a dark circular room. In the distance, you see shadow of a horned figure that seemed to be the same horned figure that you are clasping. But the different thing about this is that it's not dead. It has flesh. You can't see it because it's just a shadow. A voice suddenly speaks to you. I have brought you to my domicile so that we could talk. You are in possession of my head, and it is a link to my immense power. I am willing to share this with you, Professor. My power. What would you get from choosing me as your builder? I will not share not my persona, nor shall I reveal my motives. But I'm willing to share my talent, just so you to bring me to the end of this travel that you are currently treading. In my travel in Barovia, what did you get from it? Again, I am not to share my motives. So you will just let me do anything that I want to do in your power. Of course, I will give you my power, slice my power, just so you could bring me to the end of this trip. What do you need from me? Just for you to bring my head again. All right. As long as I won't die, I will try my hardest. So in the middle of the room, in the back, you see a shadow. You see a shadow of a devil. But in the middle of the room, there are two pedestals. So there is a light, and then there are two pedestals. One of the pedestals is a beating heart, and then another is a brain. So that is my beating heart, and the other is my mind. And you are to consume one of them if you want my power. Before I let you do. I use the brain. So what do you do? I move towards the pedestal and rid of it with the brain on it. I get it. And I devour it. You just grab it with no you don't feel squeamish or anything. No, because I thirst for knowledge. Yeah, so with that answer, feels like you've been hungry for a while, and it manifested in a different way. So you decide to get a piece of the brain, the frontal lobe. You get a piece of the frontal lobe and start eating it. And as you do that, as you swallow, you are suddenly transported back to the room that you're in. And beside you, as you open your eyes, you see Silvus guarding you. As what you told him before you went on trance, you told him not to disturb you and to guard you at all costs.
What have you been doing while I was asleep?
I'm dancing with my blade right now. And when you were asleep, I was observing you.
Well, technically, I wasn't there. I was.
Oh,
So FYI, it's been 3 days that you've been meditating. You haven't eaten, you didn't drink any water or anything. So when you woke up, can you roll a Constitution save with disadvantage?
20. So,
19 and 20.
nothing happened.
So I think probably this didn't happen. This already happened to me. Although you still feel hungry, but there's no repercussions to what is happening.
Silvus, why are you dancing with your blades?
I'm practicing my style, my fighting.
Were you expecting me to be attacked?
Make a performance check.
20.
Yeah, I was
He
impressed.
looks like he's play dancing.
I was impressed with his dancing, but I didn't know what was the purpose of the dancing. Where are other comrades?
I don't know who they are.
I wanna go.
As far as Silvus remembers, you remember Samuel telling you the day before that they are going out to try to solve the problem with the water supply from the top. So you go out, you don't go out, you get all your stuff from your room, you descend from the second floor. As you go down, you see a tavern, so maybe that's a tavern. It's not fully staffed. Not full. You see around 4 patrons in the tavern. You see the same guy. You see what his name was like Ismark. He's staying in the middle drinking. And then you see a fat man serving drinks, and you see the bartender in one there. And Ismark sees you. Oh, hi! Good day to you.
This is Mark.
Ismark, before you went up, Ismark introduced himself as this burgomaster of Barovia.
I go down. Sat on one of the tables away from him.
No, Fred, join me.
Then my table I chose.
Okay, he stands up and he sits on your table. I will join you, and Arik, can you serve this man, Donovich? Called Donovich. You serve this lovely man with me. And are you with Silvus?
Yes.
I'm just following Harmony.
Like a
I would
bodyguard.
like a turkey after. And here.
Oh, you would like to see if you have that.
I think you have. I saw it.
Father Donovich is beside. Like, what do you want for your order? Turkey, he writes it down. A beer. He goes towards the tavern. Comes back. There is sorry, but we don't have any turkey ham or beer. We only have wine, sausages.
Okay, I get those. Oh, Silvus also gets.
Ismark is like, whatever they like, just give it to them. They bring you cheap wine, great wine, and a bunch of sausages and some bread.
I eat it.
So Ismark was like, you eat with, like, as if you're very hungry.
Yeah, of course. That's what my grab.
So like a professor, he forgoes his hunger. Ismark was like, Aren't you with the other guys? Weren't you with Samuel and Ozzy?
Yes, but
We were out with my sister Ireena. They are currently trying to solve the problem now. Tita, you might find them later. Did you start? Mark was very happy when he came back.
when are they coming back?
I do not know. I do hope they come back within the day because they're planning to leave with Ireena, my sister. I would like Ireena to be brought to a different city, a different village because she's not safe here in Barovia.
Then, then I shall. Boss, would you like to wait for our timer?
Alright, sure. I'll just let the butterflies drink my words.
Okay, so you see Silvus. He is installed in ranger attire, and you see butterflies fluttering on his back, and it approaches the wine glass and he starts to sip on the wine. So that happens. So let's go back to where the whole part was. So this apparently is the aftermath of the battle, your battle with the Otyugh last game. And you're all covered in what seemed to be guts because it exploded all over as Samuel sliced it in half. And Maki just jumped off the Otyugh and landed carefully on the floor. And you are currently in the middle. Above you see light.
I look around and is the body of the monster like is it just eviscerated or is it
Well,
dissolved?
based on the final blow of Samuel the other day, it really exploded. Like after you did divine smite, right? After you did divine smite, the entire body just exploded. So you're all covered in guts.
Could we like take a tentacle or like something it's like a trophy to show the villagers na we have actually slain what's causing the water to be murky. So it could bring a glimpse of hope to these people.
Make a make an investigation check with advantage.
It's a 19.
With the 19, you see a part of the eye stalk that Maki last time Maki sliced through the eye stalk and she started to split it. You see the intact tip of one of the half the eye stalk. Still carryable, easy to put into the bag.
Yeah, I get the ice stock, and I think we will have to clean this up so that the water could be potable.
Okay, so currently, is anybody investigating the water supply? What are you doing?
I'll try investigating.
Yeah, Canada.
I'll try
I'd
investigating.
like to look around the cave. Like, is the area where the monster is the actual water supply, or does the water come from any other parts of cave?
Like a pool basta, like
Okay. Okay, so I wasn't able to mention last time during the battle, but there is actually a point of entry. So there is like a mound of like stone wherein there's water coming out, and it feels like underneath the well there is a point of exit because it's not overflowing in any way. So it's a flowing well, a flowing body of water.
So the water coming out from the mound is fresh water, clean water.
You want to check it out.
I do.
What are you going to do to identify it?
Nature check.
I tell Ozzy,
Okay.
Ozzy, I'd like to borrow your flask, your water bottle.
Oh yeah, here you go. I give her my water skin.
So I grab his water skin and I try to scoop the water from the mound.
Okay.
And I try
Um,
to check it.
But are you going to like pour it on your hand and do like that again?
Yeah.
Fillings method, family planning. So anyway, Maki pours a bit of water on her fingers, and she does this. The last time that you checked, I mentioned that it kind of feels like lokia, but now it seems clean. There's no more grime or there's no more stickiness on the water.
Do I, if I try to smell the water, is there any like metallic smell, foul smell coming from it?
Make a is Tanuki assisting? What is Tanuki doing?
I'll try to smell.
So you assist Maki. Maki,
Sorry?
perception check. Perception check for Maki.
Perception check. 18 kay Maki.
Okay, so I think with that, with the both of you checking out the water supply, it does smell metallic in a way that it feels like it's from minerals. Do you smell that from water? It smells like fresh
It tastes
water.
I say finally fresh water, and I fill the what's it called?
Water skin.
The water skin up to the brim, and I drink it.
Yeah, it feels like Nature Spring.
Nature
Thank you to our sponsor, Nature Spring Mineral Water. It feels like you're drinking Nature Spring but more fresh.
DM, if you're saying na, di ba, from the investigation of the party, there is actually the water drain. So if we leave the body here, eventually maklear ang water.
Or do we need to burn the body?
Yeah, do we need to clean up?
Well, currently the blood and guts is all over the place. But the bits and pieces, the big bits and pieces is away from the body water. You remember, it's just beside the pool, so it's not totally in the pool. So probably with a few days span, it's gonna clear up.
Okay. I guess we could tell, I tell the party, I guess we could tell the burgomaster to bring some cleanup crew so that it would be faster, the clearing of this water, and this village could have clear drinking water, and they won't be drunk on wine all the time.
Oh, by the way, Samu was about to say something earlier. Sorry, I cut you.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I was about to investigate also remaining body parts and try to scoop them out.
Okay, so
And then before we leave, I will try to dip my sword in it, and then try to cast Leon. Supposedly for this is just for player. It's
okay.
like I will imbue magical essence into the pool,
Okay. I like that.
and pray to the Godfather to cleanse the water. I don't know if it will be successful.
Well, it depends on how you pray it. So anyway, as you do that, you go towards the pool of the water. You start scooping away the bodies with your strength, with your immense strength. It wasn't an issue to scoop up the big parts, big chunks of Otyugh. So as you go nearer to the body of water, you kneel down, and what do you say?
I don't say anything. I just close my eyes, and in my head, flashes of the townspeople becoming sick, Mad Mary, and everything. They're suffering basically, and then I asked the Godfather now. Godfather,
The Godfather.
Godfather,
The Godfather.
Godfather.
Yeah, it's the Godfather. Or
I think
you've
as he
noticed
prays,
that
I
here.
will also inspire him.
Yes, what?
As he's doing this, I also inspire him.
Nice.
I put my hand on his shoulder and pray with him.
And as I'm praying, you'll see a radiant golden glow emanating from me as I'm trying to commune with the Dawn Father.
Okay.
So, naka D6 Ali to your next roll. I mean, for the next 10
Okay.
minutes.
I'm going to roll.
I would like you to roll a religion check with advantage, and then you can add your
Plus 6.
Inspiration.
24.
wow, you beat my 19. I rolled a nat 19.
Ay, 24 plus 2, 3,
Okay.
7.
So you close your eyes. You recount your memories for these past few days, the suffering of the people in Barovia. You remember Mad Mary. You remember Mackie looking at the water and asking, is this safe? You remember all those things. And in your mind, it suddenly started to clear up and you see a sun.
Mm.
And then for once in Barovia has been very cloudy for ever since they've been there, ever since Strahd came. Like, a piece of cloud starts to move, and then the ray of sun focuses itself towards the well. Like, it's... And yeah, for once it feels like divine intervention finally appeared itself in Barovia for centuries. And you feel the blessing of the Dawn Father. Automatically. The water from murky black turns into the Enchanted River. And for all those who don't know, Enchanted River is a nice place in the Philippines. It's clear blue waters in Surigao del Sur. So yeah, the water turns into light blue water as Samuel focuses his energy, his divine energy, onto it.
I pat Samuel on the back. Good job, man.
It wasn't me, Ozzy. It was Dawn Father. Perhaps hope will shine again in this forsaken town. Then
Yeah,
try to go up.
As you do that, looking up, you see a bunch of heads looking down from the well. And they were like, the water is finally cleared! Oh, thanks to these saviors! Due to the light that emanated from the sky, the townsfolk could see you from above. And they feel like, this is a sign from the Dawn Father! Let's help these saviors! So they help each other to get rope. There's already rope, it's a well. There is rope, and they will try to help each other to try to pull you guys up. So they're gonna give you advantage in your strength saving throw as you try to climb up the well. So can everyone who's in the well, can you try to roll for strength with advantage for me?
advantage. Okay, I'll take that.
18 for Maki.
15 for Ozzy. Strength check or saving throw? Actually, did I?
Saving throw.
Strength saving throw.
Okay.
18, 15, nobody rolled less than 10.
I try to help everyone as much as I can.
Tanuki, kindly roll. Strength saving throw,
Strength.
13. Okay, so somehow, with everybody's help, the help of the town, you start to be hoisted up at this moment. Okay, so cutscene back to the tavern. Let's go back to the tavern. See, as you eat your lunch, you hear a ruckus from outside, and Ismark is like, "What is happening? There's something happening outside. Would you like to come with me? Let's come together and check it out."
So let's go with I was okay.
Okay. So as Professor finishes this meal, Silvus comes with Ismark, and as you open the tavern door, you see the townsfolk, the entire Barovia townsfolk help each other as they hoist what seems to be um, a number of people out of the well.
Wow. Yay.
So
Can I do something?
change music magkaisa.
Wow. Isa.
So can I do something?
Yeah, sure.
So I'll
So-
use my mage hand to help the house.
Okay, so nice. Your butterflies. Yeah, your butterflies. It's
Yeah.
glowing. It's currently glowing. It comes out of your
Yeah,
back.
but they're a little bit drunk because they drank wine.
So it approaches in a very haphazard, zigzagging way towards the well, and it starts to help pull as as Ozzy, Samuel, Mackie, and Danuki comes out of the well, and villagers start to cheer and clap as
I would like to sing a song.
you come.
I
You come out of the well. You're all drenched in monster guts, and yeah, Ozzy puts out his lute.
I get my lute and I raise the ice stalk and I sing a song for the party, and I just go, "We are the champions, my friends." And yeah,
I hear this.
Make a performance check with advantage. Let's see if it's gonna make an effect.
Bard
to
Druid.
not
Barovia.
20.
Okay, the Barovians rolled an act one.
Not
And
20.
they were really amazed. I think this is the first time they get to really see a half orc bard perform a very glorious tune by Queen, which is a famous band here.
The
A
best
famous
bards
band.
on the land.
Is singing inside the tavern.
Yeah, as Ozzy starts singing, "We are the champions," my
Yeah, I
friend.
spit out.
The
my-
Barovian starts to
I
like.
spit out my wine. What is that, ruckus? What's that song? I got up and look at it. And look at the people.
You're singing?
Why are you
Why is
singing?
everybody happy?
Yeah, sad place.
So you see the professor come out of the tavern. What are you doing?
I have a indignant look on my face.
You know that scene in The Grinch where
Yeah.
and
And I'm the Grinch.
welcome. So yeah, they're all cheering in the middle of a well, and everybody's so happy.
Ruckus, I'm not singing. Whose bar is that?
And you see Ozzy, who was that guy? You don't really know
I don't
him
know.
yet.
But I
He was that guy who stayed down before you went.
I see Tanuki.
Yeah, Tanuki went up last, and as he went up, Ozzy's already singing, serenading the crowd.
They must be friends. What is song and must be friends?
I like the attitude.
I get it. I get inside and quickly eating.
Okay. So, let's just say for a couple of minutes, how long does Ozzy play this tune? And how long does the Barovian stand it?
Probably I play the half song and I just throw the ice stock around for the kids to play like a ball.
Yeah. Instead of the Barovians didn't throw money because they're poor. They started giving vegetables to you. They don't have tomatoes. They just have root crops. They give out radishes.
Sweet potatoes at
No, they give.
Okay.
They don't. They start giving it to your party, like Tanuki. They start giving it to Samuel. They give to at least each of you. Can you kindly add 2 rations worth of root crops in your party item, excluding
As
the
Ozzy was singing, I just rolled my eyes at him and tried to wick away the monster sludge on me, and I head towards back to the tavern.
Okay, so say Gizmo. So anyway, Maki does that, and she just moved back in a non-indignant way and moved back to the in a very cool way. She looks cool as she walks back towards the town.
I don't take any potatoes. Instead, I say to the person who gave it to me that I think you need this more. And since your water is clean now, maybe you can make a very nice soup and enjoy a fresh food.
So Samuel gives back.
Then I follow Maki going back to the town.
You get one free advantage on your loop for now. For that party.
A butterfly reply.
It wasn't enough.
Ang mage natin, ano siya, of course, man.
So, I think Ozzy serenaded the party.
Kailan siya ba?
He also gets
Panag-door.
Maki also gets a point for investigating the water supply.
1 point na.
It's advantage.
Advantage, okay.
Ganun.
Free advantage in any time. So, does everybody follow Maki back to the tavern?
Yes. Same ka pa.
About 4 people. There's a drunkard in one corner. He's the new village drunkard because the past drunkard is already dead. So he took the mantle, being the new drunkard, and he's drunk in one corner. And yeah, you see the professor in the middle, just minding his business, eating his breakfast. Yeah, it's all around what time was it? So probably it's around 10 a.m. because you woke up at the crack of dawn, you went to the Durst house, you went down the well and killed the monster. So it's around mid-morning. And Ismark was like, "Hail the conquering heroes! Let them eat." And I forgot my sister is already also with you. Ireena is with them. Everybody free food and wine at the lake.
I give a report to the professor. Hey, professor, I asked everyone, hey, let's sit together with the professor. He's here. He's downstairs. Finished already with this, whatever what that was.
Who is this old person?
He's a friend. He's a very good friend.
Don't the one singing.
Did you see him singing?
I heard. Yeah, I heard.
So
Yeah, he's the one. He's a very good performer, professor.
Trust him. I trust this girl as well.
Well,
Who are they?
the professor looks at Maki in a judgingly way. Can you trust this girl as well? And then Maki just goes in the bar. Maki, what are you doing right now? Are you drinking?
I hear what the professor said, and I just shoot him a look. I look him up and down. I drink water.
You smell.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Maki, he smells and he looks at you, but make a, are you trying to look at the professor as he says that?
Yeah.
Make an insight check. Make an insight check while the professor makes a. I'm trying to make a persuasion.
No, I liked her attitude. Actually.
Okay. So make a persuasion check.
11.
You don't really feel disdain in his voice. He's just curious, and it seems like he is taken aback with your amazing,
I love the attitude.
with your attitude.
So I love her.
I just down my drink and head upstairs to change clothes.
You don't have a room, but
A room?
last night of the manor, but they have a bathroom. At the back. You can
I'll head
change
towards
there.
the bathroom. I'll head towards the bathroom and try to change my clothes there.
I ran down to the we did bar, helped bury the babies for the master.
She died?
No, that is dead.
Oh, guys,
Yeah.
you weren't really listening that time because it was still post Durst house, so you were like,
Yeah.
I need to go up. I need to go up and focus.
I want to hunt. Then I told you.
So yeah, just for clarity, that night, you know that the Burgomaster was dead. Ismark is the new Burgomaster, is the son. So the party had to bury the Burgomaster.
We killed the Peace Town priest's son because he's infected, a vampire. And then we are on a job by Mad Mary to find her daughter. And then we killed a monster in the well who allegedly had kept the well poisoned and made the water undrinkable. But now it's safe. So that next on our checklist will be accompanying Ireena to Vallaki.
You know that I'm just waiting you to discover Barovia, right?
Yeah,
Discover
and
the truth.
I think I have gained more knowledge about Barovia more than because I've been adventuring. And that's what we should.
I'm paying you.
You're actually, he's really not in your
Service.
service anymore because he's already a different person.
Oh, this yeah.
He changed his skin tone. He's not grave anymore.
We changed.
Oh wait.
He was
No,
Nasha.
so
Nasha.
you were with us.
Nasi Gian.
When you were still in when you were still in the dirt house, you remember it changed color, became to a blue dragonborn. You can't remember what happened for the past 100 years.
For that, and I advise you, Professor, if you want to seek knowledge about this town, about this area, I think we should just follow the flow. And for now,
No plan. No logic.
that's the best. That's the best plan.
Can I think about it for 30 seconds?
You can.
30 seconds pass. Okay. Okay, we shall go to this
Vallaki.
woman.
Ireena, the sister of the Burgomaster.
As you point that, you see a woman who's wearing full plate armor, and she's currently drenched in guts, but it looks like she's exhilarated and she's very happy. Like after what happened, after they killed the Otyugh, it feels like that's the first adventure that she's been on.
Apparently, she's not just a damsel in distress. She can find friends.
Like when you do that, she just flips her hair and like in a very way.
Okay. I would love her.
She goes near you guys, like, Samuel, thank you so much. I really had fun.
Hello, guys.
It's
This is the Professor Ireena. He's a learned individual and he's trying to learn about this, your town, Barovia. Maybe you can help him.
Professor. I've never met a professor in my life.
I am not sure why.
She curtsies.
This is a very well-mannered person.
My father raised me when my late father.
So go, master. The one who sent you the letter.
Yes.
Oh.
What letter?
To read the letter.
Yeah, so as you said that, she seems clueless about the past.
Anyway, Ireena, as reward for your first battle, I will give you a free beer.
We don't have beer here.
Oh,
Don't give her beer. Give her a cheap one.
Yeah, actually I don't. But thank you so much.
well, you should take it.
Officially, my master, you are my sensei.
I don't take any students, but if you look at it that way, then why not?
It's very good. Very good source.
Yes. Yes, I am familiar with this skill.
Oh yeah, you work together. So anyway, the group will be accompanying me to Vallaki. I don't know if they already told you about my story.
No. No, but
So looking at the map, that's Vallaki. This is Barovia. So if they've already told you, I've been visited by the demon, the devil. Strong. Yes,
At this
actually,
moment,
like
Maki emerges from the toilet, ha?
yeah, okay, Maki goes back.
I spot them at the table. Does the table have food?
Yeah, there is
What kind of food there? What food is on the table? What do I see?
still sausage. There is wolf. They're putting out the food that is. I just ate sausages.
They're
There's wolf
chicken.
steak.
They're like chicken leg or turkey leg.
There's here. Currently, there's just wolf. There's wolf.
Wolf?
And yeah, there's sausages. You don't really know.
Wolf?
Yeah. And Ireena, I'm very sorry, Matt. We only have most of our meat here comes from here. Here in Barovia, wolf is like it's our pigs. We don't have pigs.
I grab a piece of wolf meat and I slide right next to Ireena. And as I slid next to her in her seat, I tell her, "You fight good."
Thank you so much. Oh my god. I am actually a big fan. I find you very courageous for a woman. So I do have a good understanding of this woman. I will
So
love
when she said that, I was just leaning sa table at ganito while eating. Really?
sexy. Are you finding are you trying to seduce Ireena? No.
I'm trying to feel her out.
Well, she's looking at you and she's blushing currently. I don't know why, but she's currently blushing as she's looking at you with admiration.
I asked Ireena, "Where did you learn to fight like that?"
Actually, I don't know. It just comes out. And I have my sensei here.
Try to insight that if she's lying or
Okay, make an insight check. Is anybody making an insight check? Tanu, are you with them?
Yeah, I'm with them. Eating.
Okay, so if anybody wants to make an insight check, then make an insight check on Ireena, as she says that.
as she says, it doesn't know. I will try to insight her. 8 ako.
Nobody else. She seems
6 ako. 6.
6. She seems very truthful in what she's saying. It feels like Yubi, who got. It feels like a student who got his first 80s na score. You get 80, you're very happy already. Really? Feels like if I'm doing something, yeah. But yeah, it was just a low roll, so you don't get anything. Tanuki, did you roll high? Nag-roll ka insight check.
Inside check.
4.
Okay. And if you don't get anything, you want to make an insight check. You're in the table. So, are you with them? Okay, make an insight check.
50.
Okay, Silvas gets a hint of sadness despite her happier outward appearance.
The one that played on
The clapping things feels Silvas' feeling and he claps slowly. So you're eating in a very lively manner. And you notice Father Donovich actually serving the food. It feels like he's been employed by the bar currently to serve. And Mark is along with you at the table.
I will ask Father Belich, sir, are you recovering from your first duties forever?
I would just like, I don't know if I can do with what I did at the time, but I am willing to study for the town. I just don't know if the Godfather will ever forgive me, Felix.
I ask Ismark, why is he serving us food? Shouldn't he be behind bars?
Problem is, we don't really jail here in Barovia.
Jail is feeling
I decided to make him work for us with supervision from Eric. He points at Eric, who's staring at the father very intently, like an eagle.
I just raise my eyebrows at this and just continue eating.
I say to the father, perhaps when you already forgave yourself, perhaps the Dawn Father will shine on you again.
I don't even think of myself as coming back to the father. I'm quite happy being a waiter. I get tips.
You're a follower of the dawn.
Maybe it's time to change God.
Yeah. Yes, Professor, then I show my holy symbol.
His symbol is actually, can you make a with an approach? Because you are a professor. Yeah, with the 20, you know that it's one of the chief gods in Peru. It's the most popular gods. So this god is technically the sun. They are responsible for bringing life and happiness.
When do you plan to go to Vallaki?
That's the current plan now, Professor. Accompany Ireena to Vallaki because probably tomorrow, once we've rested.
Still early.
Your butterflies are too excited. Bring them in. Okay.
We need to regain our strength in case because the surroundings here is filled with dangerous creatures.
It's more than like I agree with some.
And I'm not understating that. So, sometimes I can sense fiends, evil creatures, and this place is just polluted with them. So, give me advice and let's try to go tomorrow early morning, and let's not risk ourselves.
Okay. So everybody finishes. I don't know if Ozzy wants to do something else.
I go to Maki.
You're in what table?
There's such a.
I don't think we met yet.
Hey, man. I think you're a highly skilled woman. Would you like to be part of my party? I will hire you. I will pay you well, but you will only receive the payment in the end.
Ismark is like, I thought you were already in a party. I couldn't understand.
Yeah, but it's some years.
Oh, okay.
So, are you willing to join this to assist me in gaining more knowledge from, especially Strahd?
I'm willing to go with you guys as a party, but I would have to decline your offer in becoming your assistant because I have issues that I need to deal with.
Okay. Yeah, it's just because I have this I have this advertisement. I don't know if you read this, but and you get 500 gold pieces for my safe return.
My eyes
Maybe a
right at
thousand-
this. 500 gold pieces, you say?
500 gold pieces, yes. Just to keep me safe, yes.
Very interesting.
Where are you headed
But if
again?
you,
Where do I need to escort you?
to that,
I'll show the advertisement here. I don't know if you can read
Yeah.
it.
I can't read it. Can you just flash it?
It's like help required. Sell swords, research assistants, and fellow researchers. Accompany me to a curious expedition to the west of Daggerford. Meet me at the Old Tavern in Daggerford at high sun on the 2nd 10th night of the 8 days of Myrtle, 1423. Reward is 500 gold pieces per person for my safe return. Professor Helion Chaos Aya, So it seems like the professor is hiring a party to go to Barovia in order to accompany him for research. And it feels like Silvas is one of those people that he's paying. So he's employed a number of people to accompany him.
I even just sliced. Oh no, I'm sorry.
So that's what you see. That's what you see, Matthew. So it feels like his goal here in Barovia is to discover more about him and write about him in a future research.
You just need to go to Barovia, right? I don't really need to do anything else aside from escorting you.
It's funny that you're considering it.
I am because I'm poor. I'm a monk. I came from a temple with no money to spend, no money to game.
But she's very interested in what you're saying.
Let me just think about it overnight because I don't like the idea of having to protect someone else while I'm on my own personal journey.
The tavern feels like it's been packed for a while. So at this time, a lot of townsfolk starts to enter the tavern and feel happiness after a long bout of sadness.
I ask Ismark, where are we gonna sleep again tonight? Are we still gonna sleep in your house or are we just gonna get a room here?
But you are always welcome to live in my house as long as you help my sister Ireena leave. Would you like to go now? We could go to my house.
Yeah, I'd like to call it a night.
Okay, so it's still lunchtime.
It's still lunch, buddy. Sorry.
It's still lunchtime. So everybody finishes their lunch and they start to go out. The professor haven't seen this yet.
Again.
Yung name guys character ni Gian?
Silva.
Ilvos.
Play lang ko sa akong sword. He's being weird. He's being weird. He's just doing that, playing with his swords while it feels like, are you drunk?
No. Just practicing my
Just
patience.
weird. You're not drunk, you're just weird.
Preparing for the next fight.
Okay, so by the way, does Ozzy want to do anything before we leave? No, are you planning to do anything else?
Is it?
The party's about to go out of the town, they're about to go back to the domicile to the manor of Ismark.
I see. Yeah, I'll join the party.
Okay, as you go out, you see the familiar well as you go outside the Blood of the Vine Tavern. So you see the familiar well in the middle, and more and more people are starting to get water from the what seems to be safer water supply outside. Okay, so as you go out into this square, you see the well in the middle. You see the familiar rattling of a wooden. You hear the sound of small wooden wheels rolling across the damp cobbles. You trace the lonely sound to a familiar hunched figure, in rags, pulling a rickety wooden cart through the farm. And she's like, "Ah, Prince! Hello! Would you like some pastries?" She's coming from this area.
It's Martha, right? Martha.
Yes.
You're Martha, right?
Yes, it's me, Martha.
I remember your name.
It's me, Martha. Yes, it's me, Martha. I don't remember your name, but you're a very familiar person.
There's no need to remember my name. I'm just glad that you're here. You're selling your pastries again. You gave us free one last time.
What pastries? So as she stops in front of you, a couple of like a flock of people starts to go are about planning to buy pastries from her. You see, kindly make for the both of you, kindly make general perception check.
Did we
She
get,
looks at Ozzy and she's like, "Ha, my favorite customer. Would you like more dream pastry, son?"
you know what? Give me 5 gold worth.
Okay. So she gives you 5 dream pastries, and then she adds another one to your. She adds an extra one for my favorite customer. She gives you 6 dream pastries. Kindly add it to your. So for those who are
No, we'll talk about that.
curious, feeling on a roll.
Actually wrote it.
You rolled it too. It just smells good. So this is what you see.
Spy.
It looks like minced pie, and it smells so good. It smells so scrumptious. And this old woman looks like a very homely and very kind woman. Stares at the professor and Silvus, and she's like, she brought. There's new customers.
Si Kwasto.
So you see Ozzy buying in bulk. He buys 5 green pastries.
Can I get
Did we take a short rest?
Of course. I'll give you one. You can add 1 green pastry to your items.
No.
Can I ask what's the benefit of eating the pastry?
It gives you good dreams. That's why they call it the dream pastry.
I don't think I need regret.
Kindly roll perception check with advantage on how you've been sleeping for a couple of nights. Well, you've been accosted by nightmares for a couple of days.
Okay, can I ask why?
Of course, a free dream pastry for you. She gives you 1 dream pastry.
Anong gabi ito?
Inventory.
How about you? She looks at Samuel.
I still got some. I get my short order. But it's already mga bits of pieces taken from it. It's no longer.
How do you find it?
Haven't tried it yet.
Need to try it, so.
Maybe
I
so.
don't even know how that bits and pieces without.
Maybe Fair Lady, I will try someday.
How about you, young maiden? She looks at Maki. Would you like some?
I shake my head and say no, thank you. I look at Ireena instead. Is Ireena with us?
Yeah, she is.
And I say to Ireena, would you care to give me a tour in your little town?
Be romantic.
So anyway, Ireena is like, well, actually, this is not a nice town to go look around. This actually is only the main road. The only road that is nice about this town, this road here.
I say to myself, she can't take a hint. And I just say, okay. Okay. And I just drop the topic.
What you're going to say? Ismark doesn't also know what's happening, and you see, Martha, she moved her car towards that house, and it feels like there is a commotion. She's talking to this woman inside the house. Martha trying to get the child, and she's like, "No, he will come with me. He will come with me. And here's your pastry."
Do we see that?
You all see that because you are in the middle. You're in the center.
Si Martha Bale, she's trying to get a child from its mother.
Yeah. And the child was crying. And her mother was like, yeah, take him. We need the pastries for our family.
Ako rin ako.
Yeah, I also go there because it's a natural.
Yeah, for me, I think it's weird. Why would my mother traffic his child, herself?
Tanuki sees this. You see this. You see Martha trying to get the child from a house. The mother is so willing. And the child is currently crying, and Martha is tugging the child. Okay, you come with me, kid. Let's go now. Let's go back to your new house.
I stop Martha on her tracks, then tell her that it is not all right to get payment, to have children's payment.
Dear, this has been their practice for a while. They love my pastry so much that they want to give me free labor.
Then I point my sword at her that this is not right.
I draw my blades.
Can I make
Also,
side-
Samuel, you see Samuel and Silvus draw their blades in front of the lady, and yeah, you see Martha a bit taken aback with what's happening.
can I
Yeah,
move in
what
between?
you're doing is not
Can I just pay for
What does Ozzy do?
I like to move in front, I like in between everyone and try to de-escalate the situation. Like,
Okay, so you find Ozzy jumping in the middle of what's happening, and what are you going to say, Ozzy?
I try to persuade everyone to lower their weapons. I talk to Martha and say, perhaps we could come to some other kind of agreement. I could give my pastries to these people and they could still keep their child. Would that be okay?
You know what? I've been very kind to this family. They didn't pay their pastries for a few days now. And then the mother was very, very intent in giving away her son for the pastries.
How much is the pastry? How much is that?
And the mother was like, no, it's okay. It's okay. I have a lot of children already. You look at their house, it's filled with, there's 4 more children.
That's the intention.
And this 5-year-old kid, who apparently the kid that you talked to the other day, it's just looking at Ozzy and it's crying. It's still holding the toy sword that you gave.
I asked how much pastry did they get?
They already owe me 30 gold.
I take out 35 and I say keep the change, but I'm taking the kid.
Why would you take the kid? Is that your son?
I just say I don't think this would end well because these people behind me have a very high sense of morality, and I don't think they'll let you take the kid. I'm just trying to.
The
help
mother
you
was
live.
like, no, it's okay. You take, I don't even remember it. You take Alec. You take Alec. I have a lot of kids already. If you want my son, take my son.
I asked Martha, what are you doing with the kids?
Are you going to give Martha the 30 gold?
35 gold for the kid.
Okay, she pockets the 35 gold. It's very nice doing business with you. And she puts it in her pocket. And at that moment when Martha says that, her face kinda shifts from a very nice lady. It kinda turns into a very
Honestly,
she kinda aged.
partially pistol shop na person hindi agad.
Martha kinda aged.
Ang business owner ko were Japan or half
Did
Japanese.
she let go of the kid?
Yeah, she did. And the mother was like, you take my child. I don't actually, I don't even, I don't really care enough anymore for Alec.
I asked Ismark what, as a burgomaster, what does he think of this?
Ismark was kind of, he's looking away. It feels like he knows this problem already. And he's
Can I
like,
turn my gaze at Ireena then?
Ireena is already beside Ozzy. She's already beside Ozzy and caring for the child.
I
She's
asked-
already clutching the child, and she's like, "No, we will take care of the boy."
I asked Ireena, has there been other children who's been taken by Martha before as payment for dream pastries?
Martha, in front of Martha.
Yeah.
And Martha was like, "Yes, everybody knows."
How
And
many?
Ireena's like, "I've heard of stories, but I never really saw it happen."
Can I
How
make an
many
insight-
children have you taken, Martha?
For Ireena.
Or Martha, like general demeanor, like how has she
Okay.
been or
Uh,
exchange.
what were you?
No, I asked Martha how many children has he taken before as payment.
Why would you like to buy the children?
No, I would like to know how many children
Why
you've
would
taken.
you?
Because I want to know what you've done with them. Have you turned them into slaves?
Well, of course, you see my enterprise. You have a lot of pies. It needs a lot of hands.
I want to see their working conditions.
Well, if that's the case, you need to visit.
First, where do you live?
I live in the old bone grinder.
I asked her name again, Ireena. Where is this bone grinder?
Oh, I've never been out of town, but I heard that Lady Martha lives right outside town. It's across the falls. They say it's right behind the falls. There is a windmill there where she lives.
Is it on the way?
Before Vallaki.
Do we pass there before we get to Vallaki?
I think at this point, Tanuki puts out his map, and you see that there is a big X mark there. Yeah, Tanuki is like, yes. It seems like it is before Vallaki. We could probably see it if we follow the Spalik Road. We might be able to catch a glimpse of the windmill.
Then I say to Ireena, I'm sorry, Ireena, but I think we have to make a stop by and visit Martha and the children soon.
Ireena's like, of course. We need to check the children if they're safe.
Then I turn to Martha, be on your way then. I thought you were a kind lady, but apparently you're you seem to be-
I am just being a businesswoman. And she turns her back and starts to roll her rickety trolley across town and continue with her business.
Can I order my butterflies to land on my sword?
And
Can I fix the stones of prayers?
do you have a stove for that?
I'm just trying to imagine that.
Yeah. And currently the butterflies is hovering into like Martha, and she's like, go away, you pesky insects.
Oh, because I didn't go first time.
I suggested away from Martha's ears. I suggested that we pass by there tomorrow. We can reach it within daytime.
I think Tanuki would be like, probably it's around a day's worth of travel.
I
Yeah,
turn
probably.
to- What are we
I tell
doing?
everyone.
What are we doing? Are we the labor union?
No, of course we're not. But I don't like what I'm seeing, Ozzy. Like selling children. That's not natural, Ozzy.
Yeah, I mean,
What for? Just for pies? Children that you love, that you nurtured and grew up with, and you just easily sell them away and for pies. That's not natural, and I believe there's something more to this.
Samuel, I'm not saying that what they did is right, but do you know what the worst feeling in the world is?
What's that?
It's hunger. You can always alleviate pain, but
But
hunger.
they're not hungry. Ozzy. As you saw earlier, they even give us potatoes. There's something in this spice or that makes people crazy about it. It's not weird.
Have you tasted the pies?
And besides, it won't take a great deal from us because it's along the way. We're not going from our own agenda of accompanying Ireena back to Vallaki. We'll just see how the children are what's going with the children that was taken already. If I see that Martha is taking care well of the children, then that's okay. But if she's mistreating these children for this kind of business, then I have to do something about it.
Okay, if that will bring peace to your mind, I guess we can. But just know that I don't trust Martha as much as you do. The moment I gave her the money, I saw something else. It's like a facade breaking, and it's best that we be careful. Sticking our nose into things that don't concern us is basically what we're doing, what we have been doing ever since we've come to Barovia. And I like helping people, but if it would cost us something like a life of our newly formed party, then I'd rather just uh, stay safe. I would choose life over death.
I mean,
I
there's only one
respect
way to
your perspectives in life.
Ireena would be like, well, I do agree with Samuel. Ozzy, wouldn't you want to just check? Let's just look at their house and see if the children are really taken care of.
But what's the plan here? What if they're not treating the kids well? Will you, as the burgomaster, take charge of this? Or will this fall to our hands to clean? Because I don't think we have authority here.
True. True enough.
When you said that, Ismark was like, some things are just beyond my hands as burgomaster. This is just another one of my problems. I'm planning to take care of it when I'm already fit.
You know what, OZ? I'm not a thinker like the professor. Let's just, and I don't have any plans if that's the case. If they are really being mistreated, and what will happen to the children. But I would have to see for myself what is really going on. Then perhaps from that, I shall be able to create a plan. Besides, I'm not really a planner pa guy. I'll just act on whatsoever happening in front of me. I know
I don't
that's
think
sort
we-
of a responsibility.
I'm sorry, but I don't think
I don't-
all of the party needs to go there, right? Maybe we can just talk it out and see who wants to go there and investigate.
We will be passing
I
by it. We're not really particularly intending to make a segue.
So it's along the road.
Yeah,
If
it's along the road.
And I think we
So
could.
it's convenient.
Wait, as what Tanuki
So
showed, the Tanuki showed his map, right? So this is the map of Barovia. You're currently in the city of Barovia, the village. So you're currently there. If you follow this Valley Road, and might go to the Vistani camp that's here, you go here. That's your pools. So this is where the Vistani camp is. And then moving forward, following this Valley Road, you continue here. So if you move, if you're at this point already, you might be able to catch a glimpse of the windmill from afar. So basically, if you follow the road, you will certainly see it.
is this what the party wants?
Martha can already be seen. What is the professor doing right now?
I am eating the babies.
You eat the pastry.
Like chicken gravy. And I'm glowing. I'm selling hot here with a flash. It was not made of human, right?
How does it taste? Wait, what does the best pie in the world taste like?
It
For you.
tastes like honey dipped peaches marinated in strawberry with oh my god, with roasted sesame.
So as you take a bite, surprisingly, it tastes like that. You're brought back to your academy when, your child, was it your child? Was your mother baking this?
My grandma.
Your grandmama baked this for you when you were a child. And again, just like Ozzy, you were transported back to your childhood, like the Ratatouille moment.
Yes. And then
So you see the professor eating out the pastry like he looks lighter at the moment. He doesn't look like the stern, serious professor. How about Silvos? What is Silvos doing?
staring at me. I feel like I feel so bad.
Are you going to ask her?
Yes. It can have it. Yeah.
As the professor eats it, kindly make a constitution
Oh
save
my god, do I drop
with disadvantage.
It's like, okay. 3 rolls. 9.
Disadvantage. The professor suddenly falls asleep. You find the professor suddenly falling down as he eats his second pastry. He falls on the cobblestone.
Okay, actually, he's not.
Can't be awakened.
What the fuck?
I try to slap.
You try to what? You slap the
It did not
professor.
happen to me when I ate.
That's his second pastry.
You're not whisper.
Oh shit.
He ate the second pastry. As he eats the second pastry, he suddenly falls in the middle of the road. He can't be awakened.
I look at Ozzy and I tell him, so you think this is because of hunger?
I don't know anymore. This has not happened to me. I tried to check on him. Is he still alive?
And Ireena.
Oh, well, I haven't really tried the pastry that much. For me, it's just a fad, so I don't eat pastries. And Ireena was like,
Still alive?
I've heard stories, actually. I think it's like a drug. I think the villagers are fond of taking pastries so that it would make them forget about the problems.
So do they fall asleep? Eat more
I
than
haven't
once?
seen actually this happen, but apparently now stories are true.
So I'll carry the professor's body. Does it feel light?
Yes!
Make a constitution check, a strength check, and is it an athletics check with advantage because you are a paladin with a big body.
Can
I'll
I
try
check
to
if
use my
he's still alive?
possibly carrying the professor. 18 and 19.
I think
Oh,
19.
Tanuki's having a hard time with this internet currently.
19 plus something.
With 19, the professor, as an air genasi, as an air genasi, it feels like you're carrying a pillow.
Put it in my back.
You see the professor slumped in the back like he's just swinging as you
Over
start
my shoulder like a huge sack.
Okay, so should we go to the mansion?
I'll follow you, Ireena, because I will just drop the professor to his room.
Yeah, I'll follow you too.
Diba nakaraan pa mo to sa room nila? Napailang things to do sa room.
No, they brought all their stuff.
Ano?
Checkout time is 12 noon. So all their stuff are already with them.
On the road.
So we're all going to go to the mansion.
Yeah, so if nobody's planning to do anything else, we're proceeding down towards the mansion.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
I was checking on the professor if he's still like, if he is alive. Is he dying?
make a medicine check with just a flat medicine check.
It's a 12.
Well, with a 12, you know the basics: airway, breathing, and circulation. You check the air, the nose. If air is still moving out, yeah, he's still alive. Apparently,
He's just
knocked
conscious.
out. He's just knocked
I think
out.
he's just high. I think he's just high on these green pastries. Maybe he'll just wake up
He's-
after a couple of hours.
Yeah, so you start anyway. As that happens, you start to carry the professor, moving through town. You see the mercantile, which is filled with people who's buying stuff. And as you move here, you notice that there's no more crying anymore. But as you look at the window, someone is staring out at the window.
Make a perception check.
Yeah.
16.
With a 16, you see Mary's face peering out.
I wave at Mary.
As you do that, the window closes again. Ireena's like, I don't mind Mary, but she's just a bit curious about party. So you continue moving towards the mansion. And as you enter the mansion, a series of locks is unlocked, and you enter the mansion. And Ireena's like, okay, I will start preparing for dinner. You stay here in the lounge. Ismark will start preparing the rules for all of you.
I asked Ireena if there are still more firewood because I will chop some firewood.
Oh, you're such a gentleman. There is outside. There is a wood chopping block. I think Ismark prepared a couple of logs.
Yeah, I'll cut some logs, but I will just vent out my frustration over what happened.
In the child.
Yeah, being so.
As we are resting, can I do a song of rest?
Yeah. So everybody who's staying in the den can roll an additional hit die. What does Song of Rest do, by the way?
1d6. Additional 1d6 to your hit die.
Okay, so for everyone who is damaged, you can roll a hit die and then add an additional 1d6 to add to your hit die. And then add it to your
Depende man siya sa person. So, 1d10.
So as both of you, this is the first time you entering this mansion. So yeah, and then
Yeah,
you are so Silva sees the mansion for the first time. So you see a very weathered mansion. It looks like it's been accosted by fire. So the doorway can have scratch marks outside, and then the windows are all boarded up. Ireena's like, just feel free to feel at home. Can we leave the professor? Oh, just leave him upstairs. I'm sure Ismark is preparing the room. Samuel maybe goes up and leaves the body of the professor. I just want the bed. And I'm actually slapping one more time. Just still nothing. Still asleep. Are you going to stay with the professor?
No. No, I'm going to travel with the Barovian. Do I get bruises from that?
Did Ozzy slap the professor?
Yes.
Yeah.
Di ba niya mag-i-share ng fine?
I really
to wake him up.
Huh?
I was slapping him to wake him up.
No, he didn't wake up. No, I'm just going to say that. Come on, wake up. Hey, are you okay? Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, the professor is just dead. Not dead, but he's dead, tired. Dead asleep.
What's the effect of to those space?
You're gonna find out later. Yeah, so what is everyone doing? Ozzy goes to the den and starts playing a tune. While what is Maki doing?
I'm just sitting on their sofa. Na may sofa, di ba? There's a sofa. Yeah, just sitting on the sofa doing like this and tilting my head back. Listening to Ozzy playing.
Na-imagine niyo yung balay ni Sirius Black sa Harry Potter? Exactly like that. That's their house. Creepy, Doro. It feels like it's been lived on and murag social ang gapuyo, but it's not kulang ang care. Pasagdan. Pasagdan ka na. So you are currently in the den. Ozzy is playing soulful music. You're upstairs. Yeah. So Samuel is chopping wood outside. Tanuki, are you doing something? Are you doing anything? You're in the same living room as before.
Just roam around the living room.
Are you going to check the house?
Yeah. Just looking for something.
Okay. Make an investigation check for me as you start tiptoeing through the house and checking the room.
19.
Okay, with the 19, you see a jewelry box filled with jewelry, of course. It doesn't seem trapped. Yeah, it's inside the room of. You entered? I presume you entered the room of Ireena. So you see a jewelry box inside.
Well, just to try to pick it and then just try to check lang the box and the inside also.
So as you check the box, you notice that it is filled with jewelry that is fashioned in the Dawn Father's insignia. and there seems to be a jewelry that is quite old. It's a pendant. It's a pendant, but it's not a locket, and it looks very, very, very.
Okay, we'll leave it there.
And you notice all the rooms in this place are filled with, as what I mentioned earlier, insignia and filigree of the Godfather.
Okay.
The windows are all
I will,
boarded up.
I will leave it there lang.
And you leave the jewelry in
Yeah.
the bedroom. So by this time, Ireena, I'm sure you already finished with your firewood.
Before I finish cutting
Did you listen to the song of Strahd?
ano, no, kasi naramot na dawas.
It was you just chopped for a while. As you entered, Ozzy is playing the tune. You can add it to your rest.
Before going inside, I will get one piece of log. Then I'll get my sword and I'll try to carve out toy, human figure na toy. Can I do that?
Is there a crafting chance? Were you, based on your history, were you able to do this before? Or you're just
I'll
trying?
just roll for it. I'll just roll for
Roll a sleight of hand check
like a hand.
because it's
It's a 4 plus. It's a 5.
it looks very crude.
Yeah.
It's a very crude na toy figure of a man na
Holding a sword.
holding a sword. So very basic, holding like that, and mudra siya, and then ulo, and then body.
And I'll try to find the child.
Oh, okay. The child is with Ireena. Alec is with Ireena, helping her. And Ireena's like, okay, so after you chop, I'm going to give this to you so that you can put it inside the pot, okay? The pot. It's the pot. That one. That is the pot. You put the vegetables inside. Okay. And she gets the vegetables and put it inside the pot. You approach them.
Hey, Alec. I call out the boy.
So, dragon, blue dragon.
I kneel down. Then, how are you feeling? Are you still sad?
Not really sad. My mother doesn't love me anymore.
I think your mother loves your mother. She's just
No,
not.
she doesn't love me.
She's
She
not.
always
well.
attacks me sometimes.
Sometimes that's just how mothers love Alec. But right now, I think your mother is sick. So you shouldn't be with her until she's okay.
It's okay. Ireena can be my new mommy.
But we will be going away tomorrow. Ismark will be taking care of you, right? Ismark? Mark near.
No, his work is upset.
Ismark will be taking care of you.
And Ireena's like,
Then I pat his head and be a good boy, okay, while we're away. And I'm going to give him the wooden toy that I made.
oh, my mama said not to take things from strangers.
My name is Samuel and I'm no longer a stranger. Besides, I'm a friend of Ireena's.
He looks at Irene. Ireena's like, okay, what do you say? I don't know. You say thank you. Like, thank you, stranger.
And I tell him, do you know what this is? A soldier.
It's wood. It looks like a wood. The crude mo kayo pagka-carve niya. No?
Use your imagination, bitch. That's not you. Use your
Get
imagination.
the point. Soldier.
Yeah. Because one day you're gonna be brave. And I pat his head and I leave the room.
Ireena smiles so nicely. Ireena, it feels like Ireena really sees you as someone who's very responsive. Ireena really connects with Samuel in a very nice way. And she smiles at you.
Yeah, then I leave the room. Then I remind her that we will have practice before in the evening.
Oh, yes. Okay, sure, Sensei. I will practice with you. Okay, so that night, everybody eats dinner.
I asked the party, if we will stop over the, we will be passing by the Vistani camp.
You ask Ozzy.
I asked everyone, so do we go over that route?
Yeah, but can we go
Because-
to shorter route? The quick route.
This is
I think it's the quick route, the Vistani camp. I specifically look at Professor Ozzy and
Sanity.
Tanuki and Maki. You people want information in this town, in this world. I think there's information there. Do you wish to go that road?
I, for one, be very willing to go down that road because that's the last place that Stella was seen. And if she's there, then I'm happy.
Ireena's like, of course, we're going with the Vistan, and we're going to the Vistanis. I would like to meet Ella. I'm sure we're gonna have fun. We're gonna be good friends. We're gonna be girlfriends. Me, Hella, and
Yeah.
Maki. We're gonna be good girlfriends.
Yeah, she would love you guys. I say in a sarcastic undertone.
Girlfriend.
Do I wake up?
That's
Yeah,
an
you
idea.
smell the scent of food.
Hey,
And-
Professor, join us. Dinner.
Professor, from this point on, you gain advantage on all your rolls
Yay!
because you've eaten. And what is your dream? You had the best dream in the world.
Yes. That I was in a field of I was in a peach orchard,
Ah,
and then the crystal skull was there, and I was chasing after it. But then I thought it disappeared, and I saw my grandma.
Grandmama!
Um,
You see grandmama. That is a very nice dream, Professor.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that you like the dream pastry. Everybody loves it.
was this while he was sleeping, I took away his dream pastries kay. He
He doesn't
he
have
overdosed.
anymore. He
Wala,
just
wala,
brought
wala
two.
na. Okay. But I still have the 5, right? I didn't give it away. I mean the 6.
Yeah, you have 6 dream pastries with you. You still have 2 or 1. A piece. You just have a piece. Maki has 1, Tanuki has 1. Silvus doesn't have any more.
I gave you one.
He gave you one good.
Dream pastry pa. Okay.
She gave you a free one the first day. So you just had dinner. And at this point, out in the city, you suddenly hear a scream. People start screaming outside. What does everybody do?
Did we catch a break?
Run into danger.
I divine sense. I immediately turn on my divine sense. Boom.
Okay. Are you going to open the door?
No. I'll try to rush the
Take a
door
peek
and
into the window.
before trying to open it, just try holding the handle. I activate my divine sense.
Is Marcus like, Ireena, don't come. Just stay here, okay? You might get hurt.
Are we
Okay,
going?
what is everybody doing at this point? You hear screaming outside. So Samuel stands up.
I'll get my sword and shield, but I will still activate my divine sense.
Yeah, we are looking. Me and Ozzy are looking through the window, trying to see what's happening outside. What is happening?
Okay.
What do we see?
As you look outside, so kindly roll a perception check with disadvantage, Ozzy.
I have dark vision.
You have dark vision. Just a straight up perception check.
And
How is my divine sense?
Is 18.
Sorry?
18, 1-8.
18. Okay. As Samuel does that and looks outside, he opens the door and looks outside.
No, I just activate my divine
Ah.
sense. Immediately after I hear
You
the
immediately feel the undead on the street.
can I sense the how many the horde?
That's awkward.
It can be ang young density lang. Siguro
Ako makasan.
Well, you can feel undead within the houses. So a lot.
immediately shout to everyone, there's the undead.
Okay, so as Ozzy looks outside, the cracks,
Yeah.
the gaps with the wooden planks. You see what seems to be people walking lazily, and it seems like it's not human-like walk. Feels like it's the undead. It's currently in the street. And with an 18 roll, did Ozzy roll an 18, right?
Yes, 1-8.
you see Martha trying to open the. She's trying to open the boarded up. So at this point, I would like to set up the battle. Kindly everybody, as I set up the battle screen, kindly roll for initiative in advance.
Roll initiative 220. 14 to mana. 12 to ako
9 to 9.
8.
10.
14.
Okay, so this is what everybody sees. Um, you see my pencil. You see my pencil, right? So this is the direction of the house. So this is going towards the house of Ireena and Ismar. So this is still around 60 feet from you. I'm sure Ozzy sees this. Okay, so state na lang your initiatives, please.
14
8.
si
Okay.
Julius, 12 si Samuel, then 9 si Tanuki,
Tanuki, how much? 14 Silvius,
12 Samuel,
12 Samuel, 9 Professor, 8 Maki,
6.
6 Page, Ozzy.
10.
Okay. So, Silvus, you are 60 feet away. You're still inside the house of Ireena and
so zombie Martha.
Martha trying to open. She's trying to open the boarded up house
So she's the nearest.
to let out the zombies. So 60 feet from here is the house. Yeah, you're still far away, and you see the undead moving,
Towards the.
just roaming. Silvus, you are the first to act. What do you want to do?
Is everybody still in the house? Ako lang solve.
Napakasak dining table, so 10 feet to move towards the entrance. So by movement, you still have 20 feet.
So I move towards the windows.
So Silvus, you still have 20 feet of movement to move forward.
Sa door na lang.
So you're going to stay there. So from the door, 60 feet pa before
The battle.
Oo.
Ito na.
Oh, you're gonna wait for everyone. What, you're going to hold your movement? So you're waiting for everyone to move forward. Okay, tell me later ha if you want to move. So movement lang ang mabilis. So you're going to use your action to move. So after Silvus, so you see Silvus in the door just waiting for you guys. And now it's Samuel's turn.
Visible.
You're on the door, so you're just 60 feet.
This Martha is visible.
You see Martha currently staring at you, and she's like trying to open the door.
Okay, with a shield in my left hand and a sword in my right, I slowly walk to Martha and I shout, Martha! Then you can see my eyes crackling with thunder as I imagine what happened early this morning and this noon. Then knowing that she's trying to free the undead, causing havoc in the city.
Okay.
Then I close my eyes for a while, then whisper into my sword, then the sword shone blue and radiant golden light.
Okay.
And I'm going to swing my sword like Gatsuga tension some bleach. Then I'm gonna cast
Martha's like
I'm gonna cast guiding bolt.
60 feet away,
120 feet yung range.
20 feet on range.
Sa guiding bolt 120 feet yung range.
Oh,
So I
perfect.
can
Oh, perfect. Yeah, okay. So you do that. So out of your sword, it comes out.
just swing my sword. But I wear bright like
Okay, you see light coming out of the sword, emanating through the sword.
Wala ka ng Gatsuga tension sa bleach.
Ah, okay. Ah, okay.
Speak of it, patuloy ng Mart and I slash.
Okay, so that happens.
So, I'm just gonna load mana is 3. Ganito na ako sa straight load.
Yeah.
Inspiration.
Okay. For advantage.
For advantage. 12 plus something. 16.
You hit. Okay. So you send sparks of light going towards Martha. And roll for damage.
4, 6, 12. Maximum rolls lagi ni pas 10 plus 22.
What the?
Oh my god, that was my anger reading Marla.
So you were reminded with all the children that she's trying to get.
Alex,
Oh, Alec talking to you, or it all comes out in mind, and you just throw a light orbs towards her, and she gets hit. On her, she gets the full blunt of it, and you see Martha start to change shape. I don't have.
So actually, Martha currently has a
Is this where she changes shape into a very scary looking woman.
So Martha is also glowing, radiant glow, golden blue radiant glow right now. So the next hit will have a
Advantage. You still have 60 feet of movement.
no 30 na lang.
You move forward.
Yeah, and
Okay, so 30 feet na lang
away.
towards her. You still have a bonus action.
10. Oh, wala. 10 feet.
Okay.
Hihira ang mga divine sword.
So after Samuel was Ozzy. Ozzy is currently peering through the windows in front of the house, and you are about 65 feet away.
I turn to the group and I say, "Are we really gonna fight these things?" And I just go out and, God damn it, I cast NerdHerd mischief.
Not again.
I'd like to get the zombie beside her also.
How far is
Plus-
NerdHerd's miss?
60 foot ang range, so I move in as close as I can.
So you move
I
about
cast
30.
NerdHerd mischief.
You move about
Yeah,
30.
I move 30 feet forward. Then I improvise. I use the crust of the green pastry rather than an apple pie, and I sing. I sing a little ditty, and I cast NerdHerd mischief. Make dexterity saving throw or be blinded, as bouquets of flowers appear all around each creature in the cube. Must succeed a dexterity saving throw or be blinded, as flowers spray water to their face. Ikaw mag-roll. Roll ka dex save. I want to get si Martha and the zombie beside her. Sulod siya sa 20-foot cube.
This is the entire 20 feet. This is the entire 20 feet.
Hindi makita.
May ko ang zombie behind her. Dili ra.
Okay. So this is the entire 20 feet. You can just hit Martha and one zombie.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I cast it. Make a dex save of 14 or be blinded.
It's okay. Kill off one of my villains today. Okay, Martha, dex save, right? Martha rolled a 16.
Dex save, yes.
So she's not blind. She's not blinded. While one of the
Be
zombies
safe.
is blinded currently. So this zombie is currently blinded and it's
Okay.
disadvantage on all
Then
attacks.
yeah. Then for my bonus action, I will cast. I will give an inspiration to Maki, and I say, "May your sword find its target." And yeah.
Okay, so you
That
cast
will-
inspiration on Maki. Maki feels magic emanating with her.
Okay, 1d6
It's your
same.
turn. Okay, so after that, Ozzy casts inspiration on Maki, and then now it's Professor's turn. You're still sitting on the chair, eating.
Engrossed.
You just woke up.
I did.
It feels like the first meal of the day, pero you feel perky because the pie's effect. You feel, oh, I like it.
I sat up like, something's going on, and then I go to the doorway. Oh my god! I see. What do I see? I see Martha,
So
right?
moving towards the doorway, you lose around 10 feet of movement. So you still have 20 feet of movement left. You see Martha trying to suddenly was hit by Samuel with bursts of light.
Oh
And
my
she
god!
shifts her face. She turns into a hag-like face.
Oh my god! And was she the one that gave me pastries? She's evil. I saw one. Crown of Madness.
How far is your crown of madness?
120 feet.
What the hell? You're gonna kill off Martha. What does it do again?
One human on your choice that can see within range will succeed on a wisdom saving throw. or become charmed. So when the target is charmed in this way, a twisted crown of jagged iron appears on its head, and a madness blows in its. So the
Okay.
charmed target must use its action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack on the creature. Other than itself, it can never choose.
I just rolled a nat 20.
No! Sayang.
What does your Crown of Madness do if I fail?
Uno.
If I succeed?
And balance.
The spell just ends. Okay, so you try to, like, with your hands, you try to construct a crown of thorns on top of her, but seeing through, and you're trying to enchant her, you're trying to charm her. Feels like charm is not effective on her.
Oh no!
She's actually immune to being charmed because she's a fey creature. She's a hag.
Can I ask Samuel?
Immune to charm again. Yeah.
Is it possible for you to talk
So
to
you
Samuel?
use your action, and then yeah, you can do an interaction.
Samuel, is there a spirit here?
I can't detect spirits only in dead and fiends and foul creatures.
Well, you do, I guess.
Yeah,
Kay,
you
murag
do.
undead man ang spirit. So murag you have a feel na murag na yung mga spirits all over the place.
There are many dead spirits around us.
Okay. I hope they will be able to help us later.
I'm so happy today. Okay, so anyway, you still have 60 feet away from them. You still have 20 feet of movement free. So would you like to move closer?
No.
You're just gonna stay in the doorway. So you're still 60 feet away. You're beside Silverstone.
And I'm sa door.
Okay. So you see the professor, Maki. You see the professor try to charm the hag, but the hag seems like she can't be charmed. And yeah, they're both Silvus and the professor are just in the doorway. You are currently 60 feet away, Maki. Tanuki, you're up next.
Let me. Do we have? Does the sofa has cushions?
Yeah, it has.
I go to the cushions and try to rip them out, and I try to
Okay.
put them on my extremities. So I try to wrap them around my extremities, just so I could avoid zombie bites. I put that on my arms and on my legs.
Okay. I'll consider that as an action as you do that. Roll na lang for, what's a crafting check? Roll a sleight of hand. Skill check.
Survival.
Survival, yeah, perfect. Survival check. Cracky, please. With
15.
advantage. Perfect.
Oh, wait,
With an
wait.
18,
With
yeah.
advantage?
You're wrapped.
Yeah. 18.
You wrap
18,
your
18,
entire.
18.
Yeah, with an 18, you were able to kind of make a sleeve and then cover your stomach using the. Let's just say it's not the cushion because I don't want Ireena's cushion to be damaged. There is a blanket on top of their sofa, and you got it, and you were able to wrap yourself. So that's
As I
your
was-
action. You a bonus
Yeah, that's
action,
my-
and
As I was doing these things, I say to everyone, I'm not getting bitten again.
okay, you still have a bonus action and a movement.
Bonus action and movement. Okay.
60 feet away.
I rush out. I try to rush out the door na. For 30
Okay.
feet lang.
30 feet for now, so you're still 30 feet away.
Yes.
It's just she's still here. Ozzy is already near. Samuel is also nearby. Okay, so yeah, that's still 30 feet away. Okay, so let's move to Tanuki. Tanuki, you are currently 70 feet away, Tanuki.
Since I'm near the window, I will use my alchemist fire. Horde ni siya.
Really, ang alchemist fire, I think Tanuki, you need to be near your enemy.
Oh, okay.
You are currently 60 feet
Okay.
away from
60 feet away.
60.
So, okay. So I will jump straight out the window and
Okay.
will immediately use my Crimson Ride.
So you see Tanuki cut his arm. He cuts his arm and with blood starts to drench his whole body. And what
And
is
I
your
will use
crimson
my-
right for today?
I will use my dawn, radiant dawn.
Okay, so you see his sword and his claws starts to glow white. Okay, he's running towards it. So that crimson right is your action. You still have a bonus
Action,
action. Wala na kayo gusto button?
Wala na. I will use my
Okay. Blood Maledict. You already used your Blood Maledict once today. Unless
okay, I
you
will
want to
use my
shift
blood maledict. Okay, I will use my na lang my crossbows.
crossbow. Okay, crossbow. As a bonus action, do not add your proficiency, just add your dexterity to your... So just use your d20, roll a d20, add your dexterity, which is 3. So d20 plus 3 to hit.
D20 na. 22.
22, you hit the hand. So roll for damage, 1d6, and then add your dexterity to your damage.
D6. 6.
So you currently hit the shoulder of Martha. And she was like, I thought we were friends. She gets damaged on the shoulder. There's a crossbow bolt already sticking on her shoulder. So after Tanuki is already Martha's turn. So with her action, she was able to open this door and she starts to run. Martha has a movement of 30 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And
She's still in the cube.
yeah, pero she already saved.
Yeah,
Do I need to roll
saved
again?
na. I was just saying.
Yeah, she's still in the cube.
Okay.
Oh yeah, shit mo. Agi man din mo sa cube. I keep on forgetting. So this entire, by the way guys, so that you won't forget this entire area. This entire area kay na yung mga bouquet of flowers just spill out of water out of it.
Sila na po naman.
Universal damage.
So pwede mo ma-affect when you go through that. Okay, so after Martha, I think that's all Martha's turn. So now the zombies. The zombie will move here and try to attack her. Stupid makayo. Hindi mo tingnan kung move straight to the zombies. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 13. So try to move back from the zombies. It's stupid if I'm going to run towards the zombies. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And 5. So I will roll to save, right?
Yeah, that's save.
17. Kailangan
Yeah,
save. Ozzy?
Save.
15? 14 ang save?
Yeah.
With a 15, minus 2. 30. It's trying to go near Martha. Well, she was just trying to be crazy. Okay, so it's Silver's turn. You didn't use your movement, by the way. You still have 20 feet.
20 feet.
20 feet movement forward, and then napadengke 40 feet kulang.
Para sa ila. Move na lang po ako 20 feet.
Okay, so napakay 40 feet then. Did you use an action? You can use an action to expand for movement again.
Yeah, use an action. Then, that is my bonus action.
30. So, 10 feet na lang din ka. Na nakadiri.
So, I'll use my bonus action.
It's your turn now. So, what are you doing today?
Top of the round naman.
Yeah, top of the round. It's Silvus' turn.
Bonus action.
What's your bonus action?
Hunter Smart.
So, you Hunter's Mark what?
Si Martha.
10 feet. Saan kalayo ang Hunter's Mark?
19.
The 90 na hit.
Okay, so Martha is currently your eyes starts to... What happens when you do Hunter's Mark?
Some of my butterflies don't hurt.
Okay, so murag mark lugar. This is attack here. Ano lugar ito? Here. Okay, so that happens, and you still have an action. You already used your action for me. So napaka-action sa.
Action.
You can move if you want.
No, I
You are forward. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Naku, bow. Because I will use my bow, my short bow.
Na ay... Okay, nasaka kong armor class because she is currently covered by zombies. Roll to attack then. Madungagan ang armor class mo. You try to hit, it moves here. Marag na stop lang sa front sa undead. Ang undead, okay. Ito na siya sa imuha. Okay, so that's it. So that's your action. Now it's currently Samuel's turn.
How close makakain ang movement? 30 feet.
You are currently 30 feet. 30 feet, you're here na.
Smaller. Ako 30 feet line nga ata. 30 feet line nga ata.
What?
May gura si Martha.
Ice different.
Yeah.
So while walking towards Martha, I'm going to crumble and you hear a loud cackling thunder. And since naka-short rest naman ko, I regain my draconic ancestry na attack. I'm gonna shoot lightning from my mouth.
Linear, madina, no, na 40 feet. Oh, shit. So straight here, pana. So you see the dragonborn open his mouth, and suddenly lightning comes out of his lightning erupts from his mouth. And I need to make a dex save of 15. Of 15. You don't need to roll. Don't need to roll anymore.
Ang damage there.
The zombie gets hit with a 4, and Martha rolled a 14 plus dexterity, right? 16.
So half aning to Martha.
So I take half
Five.
damage.
10 sa zombie.
Okay.
5 kang Martha, 10 lightning damage.
Okay, so you see Martha getting hit by lightning. Using the bolt that Silvus launched at her.
Wala yung bow sa
Dili wala bitaw, pero murag nahimo lang sa murag dato ang focus lugar sa pagka-hit sa lightning. So like the lightning hit Martha suddenly, and the zombies gets hit. The zombie is damaged with
10 lightning damage.
Okay, you see this zombie getting hit automatically. Faces you because it's the first thing that attacked, that damaged it. Okay, now it's the professor's turn. You are still at the door, you're 60 feet away.
closer.
So now you're 30 feet away
Yay!
from the real map. You can use your action to move forward.
So I'm already on the target. How far?
What target?
Martha, or the nearest na
The nearest zombie is about 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60 feet.
I'm no closer.
Tang-tang na nakanibig.
Basta na siya area.
I'll just make a focus na natin.
Stand action for both pwede pa.
Yeah,
Closer.
you move closer. You're already here. And you still have a bonus action.
Yan. Mag-roll for warning. Yeah. So I will call on... Ano ba? Ano tawag ganun? According to my spirit.
Okay. Roll a d6.
Like to be... One. So... Today I will tell the tale of a clever animal.
So as you're walking, you start to talk about your eyes. You see the professor's eyes turn white suddenly, and his vision starts to shift into a cunning fox. Like he sees like a fox's movement and as it tries to evade a hunter. Okay, so what happens with that again?
For 10 minutes, I can add a bardic inspiration to a die. And intelligence wisdom to check. I will add it to Samuel.
So in fact, sa bardic inspiration.
So as he says it, his words turns into a cunning fox.
And then
So it prances about and moves around you. So you see a ghostly fox currently it's currently around Samuel. Don't have a big enough. The blue, the blue person. Ah, there is time. So there is a ghostly fox currently prancing. Okay, so after the professor is Maki. Maki is still 30 feet away from the real battle map.
Ozzy hasn't taken his turn yet.
Oh, sorry, it's before Professor Daisy Ozzy. It's Ozzy's turn. After Samuel.
I'll move
Professor.
ako i-move ang mischief na maigo ang hag again. Pero amo siyang position in a way na murag na siya sa edge para if ever na mo duel para magmili kay di sila maigo.
How many squares gana movement sa imong mischief?
20 feet lang.
You focus it just beside the house.
Yeah.
Oh, it changes, right? Your mouth there
mischief edge. Yeah, and yung action karon is nagka-molasses ang area and it's difficult to reach. Yeah.
Okay, so you see the entire area starts. You see the ground starts to bubble. And it turns to murky. It seems like soil, but it's bubbling. It's bubbling and it turns sugary. So name mo molasses ang ground. So it's your free it's a free move, right?
Yeah. Just
or it is a bonus.
Kan lang siya. Wait. Can move the cube up to 10 feet. 10 feet na sorry. Delete.
Okay.
Then
so 10 feet lang. So delete 20.
10 feet lang siya ma-move.
5, 10. Well, almost the same. But they need to go inside the mischief to damage.
No, it just says na start of each turn mag-go again.
Okay.
So for my action, can I do a vicious mockery?
So Ozzy is currently at the tip of the map. You still have a movement and a bonus action. You still have a bonus action and
I'll move 10 feet forward, pero still like behind the. Can I move behind this house? Kaya atubangan ako na house.
Okay, yeah.
Then
Turn here.
I will just do a vicious mockery on Martha.
Okay. Sir, you're going to shout mockery at her.
Yeah,
How far is vicious mockery? 60 feet?
60 feet siya.
Yeah.
I'll just shout,
What do you say?
Hey Martha, did you know I'm also a ranger? I've been exploring your mom last night. That's what I say to her.
Mom is already dead. Yeah, so I need to save, right?
Wisdom save of 14.
12 plus wisdom. 14. I rolled a 14.
Yeah, so
Just save. She was like, haha, joke's on you, my mom's already dead. I killed her. Okay, so you still have an action for me. You still have an action.
No, that was my action. Then I'll just hold my my bonus action for now.
Okay. Okay, so after Ozzy is Maki, since Professor already moved.
How far am I from the first dead?
You're still 30 feet away from the map.
And they are 30 feet away from me, bud?
30 feet is here. Yeah, here, at the edge. 30 feet.
Pwede ba nag-move ng 30 feet? Ganun, no?
Last
move niya kay she moved 30 feet forward.
Lagi, it was supposed to be 60 feet away, man.
So 30 feet away na.
So she moved 30 feet and then moved another 30 feet now, so 60. So she's already at the edge of the map.
Can I reach the nearest undead?
No, because that's
Must spend your action.
you need to spend your action to move. You could like step of the way.
Yung movement is 40 feet.
Ay,
Normal
40. So,
Yeah.
40, 20, another 20, 5, 10, 15, 20. But, musulod ka sa now there's mischief.
So,
But
nasa,
it's
pero
just
not for rain.
entering.
And to modify it, to damage the little
You can't move in. So mao nang nearest.
Actually, what's
Each
in
10
there?
feet for you to move.
Double
Difficulty
movement.
rate. Half imong movement. So on the floor you see bubbling brownish muck.
Okay.
That
So,
the odds is magic.
so technically they're stuck, no?
And you can
Huh?
They can't move. I tried to.
No,
I
lessen down movement.
I get a dagger from one of my stash, and I try to aim it at the undead's head.
Okay. Roll to attack the undead.
Okay, advantage and one.
Mao naman damage undead.
Sila team roll.
By 5 victory.
Pwede ko mag-add ng vertical save.
So, additional pa? 22
Hmm.
to hit.
I know.
Oh,
20
Roll for
to
damage.
hit.
damage.
Roll for
And
damage.
nag-roll,
Dagger damage is 1d4. Add your
Wait.
dexterity.
3 plus 3.
Sick.
6 damage.
Okay, with a 6 damage, it goes straight to the arm.
Doesn't one.
Okay, 6 damage. The dagger pierces through the arm, and you see the arm falling down on the floor. It's here and it's still moving. The arm is still moving at its side.
For my bonus action, I'll do a dodge.
Mag-spend siya key point to do dodge.
Okay, so deduct that key point to you. Okay, so after Maki's turn is Tanuki. What does Tanuki do?
I will use my katana. Wait lang. No. Kailangan kong distance ka lang.
Tanuki is still 30 feet away from the
I
map.
will go near from the map.
Okay.
I will go near
Ganun
I will go near sa atong zombie.
Gamiton mo imong action to move closer.
Oh, yes.
5, 10, 15, 20. So napakay bonus action to strike.
Okay, I will use my katana. D8
Go ahead.
plus and dexterity 11
hits. It's just a zombie. It hits, so roll your katana. So 1d8. Add your dexterity, and then add your crimson right. So plus 1.
plus 1. Okay, 2, 9, 11. So 12 tanan. Tapos the crimson right.
12. Okay, as you slice through the head, its head falls off. So nahulog yung head. The head falls off here. But it's still moving. So 2 body parts down. So you see a torso, an arm, and 2 legs. Okay, so after Tanuki, that was Tanuki's turn, it's Martha. Martha, uses magic. Her arm suddenly sprouts into wings. Yeah, she turns into a giant hawk, and Martha starts to flap her wings and fly. She starts to fly, using her full movement of 60 feet. So she's 60 feet above. I know, hawk. So I think paspas ang stat block sa hawk. Giant eagle, by the way. Sorry, giant eagle. Silvos prefer ito. So I'll just presume that for a giant eagle, she flies fast. She flies at around 60 feet. Martha is 60 feet above air.
Flying
80 feet. Martha's, let's just say, her speed got deducted because of the Nalthair's mischief, so minus 10. So 70 feet. She's currently hovering above the house as a giant eagle. Okay, so now it's the zombie's turn. The zombie moves forward towards Tanuki. And Tanuki, it tries to bite you. What's your armor class?
17.
It doesn't hit with a bite. And now it tries to claw at you with a snap. It doesn't bite as well. You don't get clawed. For this one, it tries to, this first one, the arm squirms towards Maki, and it tries to claw at Maki.
With disadvantage.
Yeah, with disadvantage dapat. Kaya I have my...
Dodge.
I dodged and I have my armor.
Yeah, it doesn't hit.
Kasi,
It doesn't hit.
yung
The nat
cushion.
20.
Ano sa effect sa yung cushion sa yung lawas? Kung nagbutan siya cushion sa yung lawas, what does that do?
We'll just find out. We'll find out. As for the body, the torso, and the feet, it tries to slash at Tanuki with a nat 19. So I will damage Tanuki with Tanuki, you get 5 damage.
I'll cast 3 barbs as a reaction.
Okay. Kailangan armor class ni Tanuki?
17.
17. With a 17, it doesn't hit. So suddenly music spills out from Ozzy's lute, and it yanks the arm of the undead, preventing it from damaging. So as for the other undead, he tries to move forward. 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. That's it. And a little girl comes in.
Samuel.
A little girl comes out. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. So that's it. So currently it's Silvus's turn.
Ano nag-grant wars and girls sa battlefield?
It's an undead girl.
I give you advantage sa silvery barb.
Ako i-shoot si Martha. Using my short bow.
Ano yung distance mo short bow?
Wala ko pa na rin na pinakasal ng short bow distance.
You're still 5.
The range shot for is 80 over 80 feet.
She's currently 70 feet above the ground.
So nakoy 10.
You need to be at least here.
320 over 320.
Above 80 matingali kay difficult na siya. So disadvantage na yung roll. Well, let's check it out after. Pero you need to be at least here to launch a normal attack.
Break off ako for there's smart.
Pero
80 to 320 okay.
you can still hit.
Roll to hit ko. 12.
Doesn't hit. So you go wide. You go wide and doesn't hit the flying eagle.
So, pili ko mag-mas.
Yeah, dual wielder maka. I know. No, melee ang dual wielder. You can try, pero lesser ang imong.
Ano lang, one guard lang.
You can try to go near the undead.
No,
You still have 25 feet of movement.
no, I won't. Hindi ko mag-tuloy sa
So you hesitated and just stayed behind.
Hindi ko magsakal na.
Do you try to move somewhere else?
No, stay where I am.
So Samuel, it's your turn. So you see Martha flying above an eagle. 70 feet above.
I'm gonna use my last spell slot. Within 120 feet naman si Martha.
Yeah.
Try to hit her again with a guiding bolt. It's a 17. Plus something.
Hits
It hits 8 16
with a 16.
radiant damage.
You fire
Another slash of
radiant damage the flying eagle. The eagle gets hit and you see blood gush down the abdomen of the eagle.
Na-maintain pa niya yung
16 life. 16.
8, 16. Na-maintain pa niya yung life. Then I will close it.
Wait, as far as I remember, kung polymorph ka, you only turn back into your normal self once you deplete so the eagle is still maintaining its life, but it's damaged.
Kung polymorph siya,
You rolled a 16, right?
ay kung polymorph kay ilan right?
Dapat ang eagle stat block.
Siya concentration spell man siya.
Oh yeah. So I need to roll. Concentration is half the damage. Pero 10 ang pinaka-basic. So since you rolled a 16, half of 16 is 8. But I need to reach a 10. With a 10, it maintains concentration.
Then ang life sa eagle ang iyang mamay ng pilat niya.
Again, I need to look for, do you have stat block? Giant eagle.
Na. Armor class is 30, hit points is 626.
Okay, so the 26, the eagle gets damaged. Now it's
Sino po si
Ozzy's turn.
may advantage ang attack sa eagle.
Yes.
So the eagle gets damage by guiding bolt. Yeah, advantage the next attack.
Then move to closer sa mga zombies.
Are you going inside the already in? Nag-move na ka?
Yeah.
You're in the fray. So Ozzy, what do you want to do?
Hello, hi. So, ako yung move back, akong mischief o 10 feet para makasulod akong mga kauban.
Okay.
Yeah. Then, sa maigo lang.
Ano siya yung mga damage na?
Wait, kung
No,
you move
just-
back mo. Yeah, this is enough.
Paano po? Creature must make a wisdom save or start giggling until the start of your next turn. The giggling
Wisdom
creature
save?
stated, yeah. And moves in random direction.
Shit, I hate this. Okay, so for
I
the
say-
first zombie. So, what did you say?
I just say knock knock, and they just start giggling. If they, they don't save.
Okay, so 1, 2. This sucks.
Incapacitated
Everybody-
sila and move in
But
random direction.
I think at their turn, they're going to move to the random direction. Dili, maunang katong ganina na. Kato blinded. So you notice that all the zombies starts to laugh. Everybody seems affected. All the zombies
Nice.
seems affected. Even the little
That
girl
almost
zombies.
never works. I tried to move closer to Martha and moingon ko og kwan. I know. I'd like to move closer sa mga zombies. Just staying outside the effects sa akong spell. And for my last first level spell kay magcast og Thunder Wave in front. It's a 5 feet cube.
Kinsay mo ikon?
Ang mga zombies in front.
Are you going to hit the girl zombie? The little girl?
Yeah, everyone.
You have to choose either with the little girl or the other zombie. No damage na.
Dili may kwan ang uban.
You can just hit 3. It's just a 5-foot cube. So you could just hit 3 zombies. Huh?
15 foot cube. 15
Ay,
foot
15
cube.
foot?
Yeah.
Ano yung
Masing in front lang na ako.
Yeah, let's just say you could hit all the zombies in front.
They have to make a con save, take 2d8 damage.
One save. Roll your
I do
damage
that
na so
again.
you know how much.
I do that thing again as I walk forward, I keep strumming my guitar and
Failed.
electricity forms at the tip of my fingers.
They all take of the damage except for the zombie that's behind.
So I keep strumming my guitar and electricity forms at the tip of my fingers, and I just yell Thunderstruck, and that's 11 points of damage.
Okay, so one of the zombies disintegrated. Die. Yay!
They're pushed 10 feet away.
I will allow just 3 zombies. By the way, kay 15-foot cube, mong good siya. So, dili ma-appeal ang little girl.
And they're pushed 10 feet away.
Ilang damage? 15, right?
That's 11 damage.
So, one of the zombies, this one, appears very damaged. While ang isa kay have yung life. So, both of these, the first 2 zombies in front gets damaged. While the little girl is still not damaged.
They're pushed 10 feet away from me. Pushed 10 feet away, and yeah, I think more man. Pushed from again.
Okay, so everyone who's in contact with those zombies, both Samuel and Tanuki can make attacks of opportunity.
Itong galit.
Uh,
Okay, 18.
18 hits.
18.
8 damage. So as you slice through the zombie, it becomes obliterated and dies. And there's still a zombie behind. Tanuki.
Ikaw,
Di ba
ikaw.
incapacitated sila so they get abundant?
Tanuki.
Access and reaction.
Unsa na dahil sa gamiton gali?
Attack of opportunity, just roll a d20.
D20, okay.
Your
16,
sa imo 16 hits.
16.
Roll your sword damage.
Sword damage. D3 plus dex.
3 damage. 3 plus dex plus 1.
5, 8 plus 1. So 9.
So you see its arm falls off as Tanuki slices its arm off. Okay, so it's Professor's turn.
Ambitious not free. It's a Borla.
Okay,
Dili, sa kung ano the girl, she's here.
the little girl.
Ang dali ko.
Ma'am Sopa, she killed you. Doesn't make sense. Mama Sopa, she left you if ano siya.
I need to roll a wisdom.
Wisdom save you.
Yeah, I rolled a 16. What's your? You're 12. So the girl, as you talk to it, it's still laughing from Ozzy's spell.
Then
Ozzy was on a roll, I think. Grabe si Ozzy that round. You're being outbarded.
No. Everybody.
He's so high with the phase 3 currently.
I found out from Bardic Style. Bardic Lights.
Wait, so you
Five.
used one and then you used another this is the second. But you need makancel lang yan.
Okay lang.
Okay.
Sure naman.
Okay.
So I rolled a 5, so I will use the tail of the Avenger.
Okay, so as you walk closer, you want to walk closer. Here, for dramatic effect. You start to walk closer and I will talk about the tail of the Avenger. Your eye starts to glow and you see Avengers 1 flash. You see Avengers 1 flash by your eyes. You see a flying man in metal, in Warforged. You see a flying Warforged attacking someone who's done injustice to his family.
So that's why I will be showing Samuel.
Oh, what does it do?
For 1 minute, any creature that hits Samuel, that hits the target with a melee attack takes force damage.
Oh, so nice. Okay, so currently, Samuel's it looks like he
Like it changed lang yung color.
it looks like parang Iron Man and like metal starts to grow out of ghostly metal starts to emanate from your body. And you are currently engulfed by the ghost of the Avenger.
Imagine ay mag-feel na transparent na metal.
So si Iron Man, the ghost of Iron Man.
Shall thank you for my eyes are screen.
Oh, focus kay siya ni Martha.
But this time hurt siya. Fine. I mean like, largely check my damage.
Okay, so that was Professor. Maki, what you like to do?
I'm still in front of another zombie man, di ba?
Wala na actually. Wala na.
Wala na.
They're all dead.
A little girl.
There's
Sige.
There's a
Go
little
on.
girl here.
I just look up to look at the flying eagle instead. I don't want to hit a little girl. So I head up towards the eagle. Is the eagle just above the house, no?
No, it's flying 70 feet above the house.
Above. There's no house. Ay, 70 feet above the house pag yun?
70 feet from the ground. No, from the ground 70 feet. The house is around 20 feet high. Trying to escape. It feels like it's trying to escape.
Pull it down.
I try, I grab one of my daggers.
Ang advantage siya lahat.
I climb the nearest house near the flying eagle instead. How far is it from me?
No, dali advantage mo siya yata.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Kasi i-text mo mga 30.
Let's just say if you try to climb the house, you'll just be able to climb about halfway through the house. Halfway up.
Climb siya. Kung mag-step of the wind siya, di maka-climb siya sa full length.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I'll expend 1 key point. I'll expend 1 key point.
So you
Step
use
of
your
the-
bonus to climb through the house. Make an acrobatics check just for flair, since it's 120 feet. So it's obvious you're going to be fast.
19.
So as Maki climbs the house, what's happening?
So what I do is that I try to jump from one wall to another just to reach the top.
Parkour. Yeah, so you do parkour and starts climbing up like as if it's nothing. So it's nothing to you. Climb up a window, you hang at around the ledge of the roof and then pull yourself up. So you're currently at the top of the house and you see the bird right above you, right around 40 feet above you. Since 70 feet minus 20 feet is 50 feet. She's 50 feet above you.
I pull out my sword. Is this another action on the last one? Or did it not?
Naglabay. Ano na yung attack?
Sige. What I do is I unsheath my sword and I try to aim it at the eagle and I shoot.
Okay, so since this is beyond your normal throwing range, you're gonna have to roll for disadvantage. But since you are after a guiding bolt, so you just have to roll a flat check to try to hit it.
Not 20!
Natural 20.
Yes. Okay, so with a nat 20, you hit the bird. Like with your sword, so you the tuyok sword going towards the bird, and roll your damage.
She rolled a 4, so times 2, that's an 8 plus another 4, so that's 12 damage.
Yeah. The bird poofs out from above and she becomes an old woman. And she falls
Also
on
defeat?
All damage. All damage. I need to roll a 5d10. 17, 32, 27. It takes 27 damage, so it feels like you are committing a felony because you're attacking an old woman who's in the middle of the sky and falls down to the ground. She takes 27 full damage, and you might think that her bones are cracked and she's about to die, but apparently she's still alive with her Fey power. So she falls right beside Maki, and she's on the floor. She's on the ground, laughing. She coughs up blood. She laughs at you. She just laughs at Maki as she's coughing up blood. Okay, so that's Maki's turn.
Where's my sword on her body? Where's my sword on her body, man?
It got pierced through, so I need to roll with the 1. Your sword falls to the ground. It's just here beside, but it's not attached to her in any way. Pinag-pierce through the wing maka.
I still have an unarmed strike, diba?
Yeah.
You already extended your action.
Ano? Yeah.
Or
Ay,
step of
Unarmed
Step of
strike?
the-
Ano yan? Bonus action na din.
So that's your
Okay.
turn, I think. Okay,
Yeah,
Tanuki, what do you want to do, Tanuki? Tanuki just killed one zombie, and beside you see a little girl. a little girl zombie.
No.
Okay, well, kill the zombie. Using my katana.
Think, Tanuki, are you willing to enter the magic of Ozzy?
Oh, wait lang. No. Sobrang gamay akong life.
Pero pwede ka mutuyok, actually. Pwede ka mutuyok here. 5, 10, 15, 20,
Sa kilid.
25,
Sige.
30. Yeah,
Okay.
30 feet.
30
Yeah.
feet,
So
okay.
you make your way around, not to take the blunt of the magic that Ozzy is casting. You go towards the little girl zombies. What do you do? It's like the little girl from The
So-
Walking Dead, carrying a teddy bear. When it
I'll
looks at
use my katana.
you. Okay.
katana ko gamitan na 7 plus dex
You hit
13.
with a ace, you hit. Roll for damage, 1d8, and then add your damage
1d8.
plus your crimson.
6, 11,
Plus
16.
17 damage total.
Di ba, katana ko gamiton. So 8 plus ang dex ko plus 5. Ano? Plus 3 dahil siya. Sorry.
Pag-roll mo sa D8,
Nine.
D8, mo na
No, 6. 7, 8, 9. Plus 3 ang dex dahil. So 9.
9 plus 1, so 10 damage total.
10 damage, okay.
So as you slice through, asa ka nag-slice sa girl,
Sa head.
you see a little girl's head on the floor. It's still biting. The little girl is still standing up. It's still laughing. Its head is laughing. And the body is still standing up. So Napakay, you still have a bonus action.
D4. Bonus. So I'll use my claw. D4.
No, roll
Three.
D20 sa
And
D20 sa to hit.
Sorry.
11.
11, yeah, hits.
11. Okay. 4 plus dex. 7.
7. How did you kill the little girl?
I will slash sa yung torso na area. Using my claw.
So the bear falls down from its hand. It then nag-kneel siya and then falls down to the ground. The little girl is dead.
Bye, girls.
Effect in Hakan. Yeah, Hakan's effect is still active. Ozzy.
Wait lang. Haka, ikaw na.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
No. It's Martha.
Martha.
She's almost dead. You're killing my monsters. So Martha stands up in front of Mac, half movement, just flicks her fingers.
Oh my gosh.
Does anybody want to cast spell magic?
What are you doing?
Okay.
Is it
At this moment, she stands up, laughs at Maki, and then gets her cloak and she covers herself with a cloak, and she just disappears.
are you rolling for something?
Yeah, you see it at the rooftop. She's about to cast.
Invisibility lang to?
No, so as you can see,
Teleport?
you see, makita mo crack bitaw, the reality is cracking at the rooftop. Nag-blink out din siya out of existence. Wala siya.
Naka-dispel man.
Would Silvery Barbs do anything?
No.
Wala man siya nag-roll for anything. Would I know what happened? Or, like, for us, she just disappeared?
She just disappeared suddenly. Okay. So for the zombies,
So nawala ko hunters to work.
Time.
I will allow you to move your hunter's mark. So the zombies are currently laughing right now, laughing their ass off. And it moves towards here. 5, 10, 15. It doesn't do anything because of Ozzy's magic. This other zombie, it moves here. 5, 10, 15. Okay, so that's it.
I love that spell.
I hate that spell. Okay, so after the zombies, it's Silvus' turn. Silvus is just staying in the back.
Or ba ako i-shoot ang kaya?
Okay, so do you move nearer?
Yeah. 5.
You can stay here. Dili mo kay from here kay disadvantage ka because of the sight. So you can move here. Wait lang guys. Technical difficulties.
She died. She died.
See, it's okay. We can do it. We can do it in Theater of the Mind. So you see a zombie in front of you, and you use your bow in order to try to attack. So for now, we will just do this.
Okay, roll to attack.
Roll.
9.
9 hits. They only have 8 armor class.
There you go. The 1d6.
Okay.
6.
You give it a 6 damage, so you pierce through the abdomen and it gets damaged with a 6.
Plus Hunter's Mark damage.
Okay, good. Plus Hunter's Mark damage is...
Is another 1d6. Another 1d6.
Okay, roll.
1.
Kailangan po first.
6. So 1, 7.
Okay.
Plus Warm Keeper 3. Another 1d6 per save.
Wow. Okay.
5.
Okay, so how did you kill it?
5.
So you pierce, you draw your bow,
Yeah.
and you try to shoot at it, and
Pagkita ko kay na ay mga butterflies attached to my arrow.
there's butterflies encircling your arrow, moving towards the zombie, and it hits the head, and the butterfly it explodes into like magical, mystical energy. Okay, so you killed this. No, action lang yung movement.
Ayun na siya. So nawala ng Hunter's Mark.
It will be moved to another target. Kasi distance yung Hunter's Mark. Okay, sorry for the technical difficulties for the ones who are not here. Okay, so we still have a bonus action. Pero I think bonus action ang ma-move ang Hunter's Mark, diba? I use my bonus action to move my Hunter's Mark to another. Yeah, so I will allow it that you
Wala, I will do nothing.
Hunter's Mark is 120 feet, so you can still...
I will do nothing.
You still have at least 10 feet of movement.
10 feet of movement. I will climb the tree.
Okay, go. Make an athletics check.
Athletics na my...
I think we can use this. Can we use this? No.
I think we can.
Pero voice lang.
I think we finish in your place.
With a 10, you were able to climb a tree as a wood elf does.
What's the top of it?
Okay, so you are at the top of the tree. Okay, now it's Samuel's turn.
Can I get 30 feet away from this zombie? Towards the zombie that.
You can move back. Okay, naman ang spell. Otyugh's spell is still active. Still active around here.
Okay.
But kailangan movement 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, it just gets there. Just gets beside you. So it looks like a mother.
Mother.
Looks like mama. So what do you want to do?
Apple cheek.
Show them yung video. 15 to hit hits.
Hits and 1 pieces. What? 1 plus 1 plus 4. 4 damage. 4 radiant damage.
Okay, 4 radiant damage. Takes higher damage than normal with your radiant attack. Okay, it looks like it takes the brunt of your damage. Okay. So as you slice, an arm falls off, and after Samuel is Ozzy. What does Ozzy want to do?
Hello. So I drop my mischief. So the
Okay.
area returns back to normal.
So
that's
the area where lashing is happening gets dropped down, and what do you do?
I move forward. Can I get to the zombie?
Yeah, you can.
Can I flank?
Arm on the floor. I flank? No, you can't reach flanking. Until here, I'm closest. Or here.
Okay. So I'll attack it with my rapier. My
Okay.
my throat is parched from performing, so I just hit it normally.
Okay. So you flourish your rapier and you whip it. Whip it.
10
sir.
to hit.
Huh?
Just a 10. Just a 10 to hit.
Yeah. It's an 8 actually. Okay, tips.
Ah, so yeah. Okay. I do okay. I do 10 points of damage. So I just do like Zoro, but I do an O instead of a Z. Then it pierce through
1, 2, 3, 4. Like
them and I pierce in the middle.
okay, so as you do that, it falls to the ground and it dies. So
Yes.
all the zombies are dead, and we are currently out of combat. Officially.
I play a victory song. Great job, guys.
Okay, guys.
Si Drew, revive siya. Parang kaibigan, may mga tanggalon. Too early to die.
Ireena moves towards all of you. As the zombies fall down, Ireena runs from the house, like clutching his mark, and she goes towards you. And she was like, "What happened?"
Una days birthday.
Martha happened. Ako magpinagawa no sa kung ayaw na Strahd.
Yeah.
Martha, the one who gave me the pastry pies, she was actually bad. Oh my god, it's me. Why am I talking like this?
That's Lumpy Princess. My God, I'm a Lumpy Spice person.
Ireena. Yeah, zombies came and then they vanquished the zombies. I wasn't of help. I was just here.
Well, no.
I wanna lie down.
Better yet, let's spend the night in our manor.
Yeah.
So you all move to the manor and decide to rest for the night. And I think we need to end the session early. And I'm so glad we got to complete the party today. So thank you for our special guests, Professor and Silvus. Thank you for coming this week. So I hope we can see you again soon.
Naka next week.
Sunday, no? Yeah, mas better at the I want a viewer in makita totonan so that we can take a picture. Yeah, so I need to end this session by the way. Thank you guys for joining. And I hope you watch this session as you've watched the first 3 episodes. We already have 3 episodes. 3. This is the 4th episode. So yeah. We're going to update everything, make it better soon. So yeah, we had a lot of fun. I hope you had a lot of fun. I think makita ko nga na. And I don't stop sharing.
Stop sharing.
EJ,
Oo.
picture
Sorry,
ka.
you got, like, maklaro pa ba?
Mag-picture
Kenny.
sa.
Oo,
Maklaro pa?
Pink
Okay.
kayo pa.
So yeah. Isa ang picture.
Ikaw.
Wait, si Stacy Rastain, can you screen cap for?
Okay, nakalimot ko saan kita pag screenshot gali sa Mac.
Command. Oh my god. Command.
Command
Shift 3.
Command Shift 3, di ba? Wait lang, let's try. Okay,
Hindi command
nasa.
shift.
Again. 1, 2, 3.
In my mission, in Raven. Edit siya. Raven dog, dito ko yun.
In Barovia.
Travel in Barovia. Why?
Try to edit that out.
Well, again. In my travel. Oh, you guys can katawa. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go.